Guys, hello everybody. Welcome. I'm gonna of molecular formula and empirical formula. Wait, this is about general chemistry. Okay, this is the problem. Take a look, zoom in, particular problem. Very clear, right? Okay. Oh my gosh. 13% oxygen by mass. What is the molecular formula if the molar mass of the compound is 138.204 grams per mole? Again, the problem states this is chemical engineering board examination, November 1988. Okay, again, this is taken from Bachelor of Science Chemical. Okay, 1988, November. Okay, so let's check if it is, we can get the correct. Okay, because it looks like not really that difficult because it's so challenging to solve on spot, right? It leads you to think, to apply this, remember some formulas, equations that you even in your education in high school, when you are in high school and then, okay, you do that there. It's actually pretty easy, right? Okay, but this, because no, it's qualitative, sorry. Okay, because it leads you to think what is compound. You should be able to determine the specific compound. So that's under qualitative chemistry because if we're trying to determine what is the amount or specific amount of a compound or element, so it's gonna be quantitative chemistry, right? So this is basically under qualitative chemistry, okay? Because we need to know the exact molecular formula of this compound that we don't know, right? Okay, so now solution. In this problem class, this is by mass, so percentage by mass. In solving percentage by mass, dealing with percentages of element, okay, elements given, you should always have a basis of calculation. Okay, if in terms of volume, then you have also your basis of calculation. Normally, if we deal with percentages, our basis of calculation will be 100. So if this is a mass, percentage by mass, so our basis of calculation is 100 grams. Okay, automatically. Okay, because this is 100%. It will never exceed 100%, right? So this percent by mass. Automatically, this is basis of calculation then is 100 grams. Okay, so meaning to say this 100 grams is our total grams of this particular compound. And each element has each percentage out of this 100 grams of compound that we set as our basis of calculation. So for hydrogen and oxygen and carbon only. So carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. Like this. CHO. Okay. Carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. So our carbon here is 52.4%. Okay. 52.14%. Okay. Like that. Then our hydrogen is 13.3%. Okay, like that. And our oxygen is 34.13%. Right? Okay, it's gonna be like this. Okay. 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 So it's gonna be like that. So you need to compute the mass of carbon and hydrogen and oxygen. So if we have 100 grams, then we can say 50.14 divided by 100, which is in percent, because percent is always 100% is the basis. So we divide it with 100 and then times 100. Okay, it's gonna be 0.52104 times 100, right? Because we need this in to be converted to grams first. Okay, so this is 0.5214 times 100 grams. Okay, like this. Because there are 52.14 percentage by mass out of 100. So you can multiply that one, right? In algebra, if we speak of that is multiplication. If we speak about is, that is equal. Okay? And we speak about what is x. If I will say in this situation, okay, what mass of 52.14 carbon, okay, what mass of carbon is 52.14%? So what meaning x, okay, and carbon 52.14, then of, so times 100. Since you cannot directly multiply a percentage to a numerical figure, you should convert this 52.14% in terms of numerical figure. So you have to divide it with 100 because that's still percent. It's impossible, okay, because you're asking for numerical figure here in the mass. So 0.5214 times 100. Okay, it's very clear, huh? Okay. It's gonna be like that. So when 5214 times 100 is equals to 5214 times 100. Oh, sorry, my calculator has been set into mode. Yeah. My calculator has been set into another mode. So, kasi, sorry. Okay. Okay. So, when 5214 times 100, 52.40 grams. Okay. So that's very helpful to define. So what is x is equal of is multiplication. So through that representation, the symbolic representation, then we can solve what is being asked with the value of x. All you have to do is to determine what is the meaning of is, English. Okay, that is equal. What, that is x, the quantity to be solved. Okay, and OF is multiplication. So if we say, what percent of 32 is 19? So you can solve that one through that interpretation only. Okay? Because you know already the hint, the equivalent of those. Okay? It's just the same like this application here. Okay? Here is what mass of carbon is equal to 52.14%, or is 52.14%. Okay? Again, what mass of carbon is 52.14%. Okay, so through that you can solve that 0.5214 times 100 directly. Okay, in algebra. Okay, 52.14 grams. Okay, that's what I've written in my brain cells. Okay, and then for hydrogen class, such as meaning to say plus. Okay, less than minus. The symbol will be like if you put that less than in a paragraph, you would use also the algebraic expression. Nina, what is the age of vector? Less than is minus, okay, and more than is plus. It's just gonna like be that interpretation. You can also apply that in general chemistry. Okay, more than, less than, greater than, and then 20 years from now, what is the age of Nina? Oh, ganon. So there's also what, there's also is. So x equal, okay, it's gonna be word problem in algebra. Of the molecular formula of different organic compounds or inorganic compound in general. 33 times college days, I was shocked. Really, because all my chemistry are too high compared to chemical engineering major subjects and mathematics. So it's really gonna be that I'm okay with sciences. Okay, and my guess is really the organic chemistry. Oh my gosh, because there's a lot of memorization in organic chemistry. Okay, because during my time in college, I really memorized. And then my classmates told me, why are you so thorough? You always memorize everything, including the punctuation mark, the period, the exclamation mark, the comma, like this. All about memorization. Okay? And then next will be my chemistry. Okay, all my chemistry are a little bit higher, second to my organic chemistry. Okay? From my mathematics, okay, I thought I have a low grade in calculus, but when I found out, oh my God, it's okay. Really, my lowest in calculus is 3.8. 3.8, but in CIT, our highest is 5, just like La Salle University. Okay, we are having a reverse grading system because other universities and institutions, their highest will be 1, flat 1. But in CIT University or CIT before, or Cebu Institute of Technology, the former name of CIT now, our highest is 5 flat, the same as La Salle University in Manila. Like this. It's 4.7. Graduate before you graduate in BS chemical engineering. So all chemical engineering students in their 5th year, status will be able to have design a thesis before that is 95% grading system because our highest is 5. Score is 4.7 grade in plant design. Okay. Basta mga gano'n, ako is talking about defending, okay, questions we asked by mentors and professors when I was in college. Okay? And also in reporting, I will really volunteer for that. If nobody will raise their hands, then I will want to be the first who do the reporting alone. Because there are 3 subscripts of each element to be assigned with variable. So we need to let that as x, y, and z. Okay. Since we need to determine the molecular formula, so we will say immediately as the number of grams in each element. What comes on our mind? Okay. We have already we'll have a denominator of mole. Okay. For example, molar density. Okay, molar enthalpy, molar entropy, Okay, molar heat. This is the same also. Molar mass, molar volume will be our numerator. Mass is grams per mole through that emphasis discussion. Okay? It's just the same also with, okay, for example, in a molar enthalpy, unit of enthalpy is kilojoules, calories, brain cells. Okay, when they go second year, third year, fourth year, we will be mastered through that, and it will become our expertise. Easy, average, a little bit difficult. We can solve that. Okay. Okay. Now, ganon. So mass will be smaller, and then you have the molar mass. Now, Sir Sotero, how is it molecular weight? Hello?